All right, Warrior Team Fitness. We basically had to get you guys together for this call because we're just amped up. Okay, there is too much going on. Super Saturday's coming up. That one right there, I'll tell you right now, we've been having a lot of people on the team ask us about it. This is huge. When you talk to most people in this business, Super Saturday was something that defined them. Just like Summit or anything else, you guys haven't been to big events yet. We're really the only people on our team that have been to a summit. So Super Saturday will take you to, it changed your mindset. So we're going to get into some of that stuff here in a little bit. But we really wanted to get together with you guys and just get some refocus. So real quick, July promotions. 21-day fix, still going with the 21-day fix. I can't read my wife's writing. She's horrible at this.
Extreme.
Oh, Extreme. My bad. $140, obviously, and then both those programs with the Kickstart are $180.
Which is really just the 3-day refresh.
Right. Which we have to do soon because I heard it's awesome. Size is out. Okay, we actually did our first size workout today, and we're covered in sweat. We don't have enough rhythm for it to be a real actual like kicking butt workout, so we actually did 2 workouts. But for anybody, it actually is a great workout though. It makes you work, and Jennifer actually looked like she had a little bit of rhythm.
Which is
great.
Shocking.
Yeah, she is so white. It's not even funny. So the size though with Shakeology is 160. So that's great. That's actually a great deal for everything you get. That meal plan in that book, that meal plan is absolutely amazing.
Very informative, seriously.
You want to talk about it for a second?
No, you're good.
It was more in detail. It focused on like a 21-day fix type style. It was just insane. Just the book alone was worth some money. I know that.
Just so you know, if you want more information on any of these things, when you log into your Coach online office, you can scroll to the bottom of the screen, and there's going to be a fact, FAQ. Okay, when they announce FAQ number, blah 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 blah. The fact sheet said 160. So if I wrote it wrong, then I wrote it wrong. But you can look it up on fact number 2285. And get all the information about it, how much it is by itself, the deluxe package, the essential package, the challenge pack, anything you want to know about it is right there.
Marissa messaged in and said it's 140, so double check us on that. If it's 140, that is a heck of a deal. Like, that is awesome. That's way worth it. Then Fixate
is the 21-day fix Autumn Calabrese cookbook. Go ahead.
So amazing. I'll tell you what, like if you're doing 21-day fix, even if you're just trying to eat healthier, that book is like $15.
For coaches.
For coaches.
So like August. Well, until they sell out.
Absolutely amazing. Like we shove this down our kids' throats now. Like they eat healthy food. They don't even ask to go to McDonald's anymore, which is absolutely amazing. So
they know we're going to say no, so what's the point?
Yeah.
That is also on FAQ 2888.
The new performance line, okay? They're doing free shipping on it. They also have the Boost, okay? If you don't know, the new performance line starts with, it's got 5 different supplements, okay? It has a pre-workout, a hydrate for during workout, a post-workout. Then it has a recovery, which is like an overnight formula. And then it has a creatine. So when you're talking to some of these people that are like, oh, no, I don't take meal replacement shakes or whatever the case may be, we have just locked in. That is something huge that is locked in supplement lines for us. So that is absolutely amazing. Eventually it will come with an actual challenge pack. So, and we'll talk about that more as it comes out.
That gets released later on, not yet.
Yeah, and then the boost. Okay, the boosts are absolutely amazing too. They have one that's focused on digestion. Okay, so if you're like me and you have trouble sometimes because you like cheese, then you just throw a scoop in your Shakeology. But they have another one that's called Focus, and then another one that's basically like extra greens, which actually made me feel like I had more energy that day when we had that.
Because it had some ginseng in it, is like one of the core products in there to make it. But they were awesome. We tried them when we were at Summit. They had a Shakeology bar, and they had what was called the Carl Deichler Special 2 days. And one was with the focused energy, and then another one was with the greens. And even though the greens was in there, it didn't taste any different. Like, I don't know how they made a neutral flavor out of it, but it was still delicious.
It was absolutely amazing. And those are actually pretty cheap too. So if you want to try them, or, maybe spend like $20. Most awesome thing is, okay, if you're not there, you still have time to get there. This is very, very easy. But Success Club 5.
I think it's actually 5 or 10.
5 or 10?
Yeah, you get either one and you can get these.
See, that's awesome. But they have, well, you talk about it because you've been amped up about these. Like,
yeah,
there's a lot of excitement about this.
You get rewarded for helping people all the time through Beachbody. And they give little incentives. Well, this month, the incentive is if you get into, I'm pretty certain it is Success Club 10 and 5, you have a chance to win a Team Beachbody tote bag, or a stainless steel bottle, or a mega mug. Now, I found a picture of it, and I will post it in the group so you guys can just see what your options are. But towards like the middle of next month, if you have made Success Club 5 or 10 for July, you'll get an email on verifying where you want it shipped, and you can choose which one you want. It's amazing because you have all these free things sometimes that, we've won a couple things. Beachbodyopoly, we've won an agility ladder, an exercise ball, Chalene Johnson's Pio bobbleheads, and tote bags. I mean,
just cool stuff.
It's just awesome. It's good things. Shareware is really what they call it. It's awesome.
All right. So Super Saturday. We've been getting this. This has been a question nonstop through the group. Everybody's wondering, should I go to Super Saturday? What should I do? Yes. Go to Super Saturday. Take your spouse. Get a babysitter. Or just tape them up. I told Devani earlier, just tape them to something and tape their mouth shut. Nobody will even hear them scream. And go to Super Saturday. Okay? This is something that changed me. When I was looking at my wife like she was a retarded kid because she wanted to do this, and she just when it just changed my way of thinking. She took me to, I think I actually went to 2 of them before it actually changed my mind. The first time she invited me, I was like, nah, I'm good. The second time, I was like, okay. That was really unorganized, and it was from the lady who ran it. But I was down with it. By the time I went the third time, I was looking at my wife going, let's do this. Let's go. I'm all in. If we're going to do this, let's do it together. So it's just really cool. You get to hear a transformation story. You get to hear from some of the top coaches in the nation. They usually have a top coach that tells you a little bit about their story. And then on top of that, you get to hear Carl Deichler and some of the stuff that's coming up this year. And it's an awesome opportunity. This next Super Saturday, me and Jennifer will actually probably be starting one in our area. So how do you find a Super Saturday, honey?
Well, I did post in the group a map, and all you have to do is put in your town or your state, and it will bring up all of the Super Saturdays in your state. and you can decide which one is closest to you or one that you possibly can't make it because it is so stinking far from you. So you have plenty of time. It is on Saturday, the 24th. These are quarterly events, so they will do them every quarter. And they already have the dates. I just haven't posted the dates. They have them all the way up until next year already planned out. Just as it gets closer, they will post who actually is going to run them and where they'll be located. Okay, Krista, you can keep looking until all the way up until the day before, but I mean, it's kind of hard to take that long to figure that out, that, you know, for, you know, on our end, as far as sitters and stuff like that. But it is different every quarter. So if 2.5 to 3 hours is way too far and it's just something that you cannot possibly do, then I do understand that. But next quarter, there could be somebody else who does it, who takes initiative and is closer. That does happen, I promise.
And we'll talk to you more on one-on-one with that.
Yeah.
Wait list for the cruise. Okay. If you've seen all the fun that we have had over the last couple days, I imagine that when we go on a cruise to Jamaica, it's going to be okay. So
it's going to be freaking awesome. I don't know what he's talking about. I can't contain myself.
Get on the wait list. Okay. Summit is already lining up for next year. I know it's a year out. Go ahead and reserve a ticket. Go ahead and buy a ticket.
You can't buy it. You gotta
Well, reserve it. Reserve your ticket. We don't even have a hotel. We can't even get a hotel yet. We'll get that later on.
They were sold out.
So, don't be afraid to take that leap. Don't be afraid to take it, because if you can take it and you just jump and you run and you go, good things will happen because you're pushing for a goal. Good.
More on Summit. You can say you're going to get it right now, or get on the wait list, and the opportunity presents itself that you get to buy it at a discounted price. They do refunds. Okay. So if that time comes about and there is, like, you've had a death in the family, or, you know, whatever is going on that is just going to absolutely keep you from it, then that is that option. But another option is why not? Why not take the initiative and take the chance on yourself and on your business and make it a non-negotiable goal that you are going to be at Summit? Because the events, when you attend the events and you are in that atmosphere with other co-people that are like-minded with you, then they encourage you. They can actually help you in an area that you have kind of felt discouraged about or need more information about.
Where are you at, Marissa? Unmute yourself real quick.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so in the back of the welcome book, when you first sign up as a coach and you get that in the mail, there's a coupon in the back with a coupon code for $100 off. I believe it's within 90 days of signing up as a coach for $100 off your Summit ticket. But I've had new coaches trying to use it and they're having difficulty redeeming the coupon. So I don't know if it's because it's a special sales price right now or what.
I honestly want to probably say that because it's not full price, they might not be able to get the $100 off. But chatting in with Coach Relations would definitely answer those questions. And if that doesn't answer it, then I would definitely be, talking with someone who's been in it a lot longer, who understands a lot of how the Summit tickets work and all that kind of stuff. I know as far as the Success Starters people, because there are a few on the team already that have made Success Starters and they want their ticket, there's a special email that they're supposed to be getting when that time comes.
Okay. I know Dana got the Success Starters And Faith Walker had tried redeeming the coupon, and she said it didn't work. And I did advise her to get on chat with customer service, but I think I'm going to go ahead and reach out to them myself and see what the deal is with that.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
All right. You guys know what coupon I'm talking about, though, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
So the other thing that we wanted to talk about was the Team Cup. You guys already know. Okay, we have a great team. Our team is absolutely amazing, and you guys shock me all the time when I look on other people's, like when I look on Rocket Nations and when I look on Dare to Dream and I see all of our names pop up on there all over the place. That blows my mind. And we're a young team, okay? So you guys are killing it. So what we're thinking about doing with the Team Cup, which is basically like teams of 4 coaches, 5 coaches? I thought it was 4. No, you might be right. I think it is 5. It's 5 because one's like a team captain. So my thumb's the team captain.
Aye, aye, Captain.
And then you have 5 coaches, and you basically are trying to get as many Success Club points the month of August. And I think we can do great at it. So we're going to talk more about that in the group and try and work up some teams and get it registered and everything else. But we want to give you some good stuff that we got out of Summit. I don't want to spend too much time talking about the Team Cup.
Okay, we are going to register. We will have a list in the group on teams. We want to keep it within our own team. We want groups of 5 of women and groups of 5 of men. And they do give you points per coach sign up and per challenge pack sold. So there are different criteria for each one to accumulate the most points you want. And they do reward you at Summit if you are the top leading Team Cup team. So
that means a free ticket to Summit. That's always nice.
Okay, so we are going to get to the core of just some. I'm not going to go crazy, okay, because there are live streams that you can catch. They are also going to upload the videos in a few weeks of the training sessions that you can also listen in on, and I strongly encourage that. I did that for last year's Summit. And though they were a little long, they were very informative, okay? We heard from some really amazing people and got to witness a lot of
just things that they did as they grew their business. And when I call it a business, okay, I want you to understand that you are in the business of helping people, okay? We're not in the business of taking people for their money. It's not what we do. We're in the business of helping people, of getting them fit, getting them healthy so that they can live an extra long life. So, business, what caught your eye, honey?
So we started fresh on Thursday, right and early in the morning. And these were some amazing people that have made some really great accomplishments. But there were some really key phrases that they had said. And what really shocked me is that they were human. They were normal, just like me and you and me and you. They're normal, average, everyday people who are doing extraordinary things, okay? They are taking what they knew. They are compounding it with their personal development and their knowledge that they have learned along the way, and they're sharing it with us. They're not keeping it to themselves and keeping it a secret. They want to divulge the information with you so you can excel and you can build your business the way you want it to be, because what it really is it's a dream inside your soul and it's a dream inside your mind that you are making happen. So we're not only just helping people, but we're creating a lifestyle of events that make everybody in the long run happier people. Now, I don't know about you, but I would love this world to be a lot happier. I would love my kids to be able to ask for something politely and confidently and me not have a problem with telling them yes or telling them no, okay? Not that I have to have all the money in the world and do all that kind of stuff. That is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a successful, satisfying life, okay? But there is something that this one person had said. I didn't catch her last name, but I have it in my phone that I can get it. Her name was Fran. And what she said is, it's not what you can get, it's what you can become that matters. Now, if I look back on when I got married, okay, I had no idea how to be a wife. I had no idea I was Anthony's best friend, but, you know, being a wife and a new wife at that, and having to share things and communicate differently with each other, that was a lot. But I knew that I wanted to be his wife. So I knew that I wanted to be the best person, the best wife that I could be to have a better life. And that's what mattered to me. Well, then when it came down to having children, I wanted to be the best mom that I could be. I wanted to make sure that I was nurturing and I was able to discipline when they needed it to, so they weren't spoiled brats and things like that. I wanted to be the best I could possibly be, because I knew in life later that would be where I wanted to be, if that makes sense. I'm saying be a lot, but it really, does that make sense to you?
It does make sense. You can't grow without actually having a goal and a vision.
If you take a challenge with yourself, or something is challenging you, it's bringing you confliction of some kind, when those challenges come about, those are the experiences that can propel you to make a bigger change, a better change for yourself. So when there's things that are just like making it hard for you, or you're scared, or you're nervous, or there's things that keep coming in the way, trying to hold you back or trying to keep you from doing something, I don't know about you, but I get these little like butterflies going on, and I get a little angry inside, and then there's something that just like clicks, and I change it, and we do it. It gets done, and then I'm on the flip side of that challenge, okay? But one thing that really stood out into this one session, okay, is they had us break up into groups of 10. And when we broke up into groups of 10, that's a point where I kind of don't want to do that. I don't really want to do that, because now I'm having to be vulnerable, and I'm having to talk to strangers. I'm having to talk to people that I have never met before, who are probably, I mean, we are all wearing badges saying what rank we are and everything. That can be kind of intimidating, okay? Because there's like really high-ranking people, and there's like mid-ranking people, you know. But you know what the common thing was? When we broke up into those groups, and we had about 5-10 minutes, 10 minutes of some discussion time amongst us ourselves, we had to have what did they call it? A facilitator. Have to stand up and say what we all agreed that we needed to work on in our business according to everything that we had already just heard. They had these 3 simple topics that John Maxwell had given them. It was something that you had to take action for, something that you had to change, and then something that you had to teach, okay? So we had to look about all those notes that we were taking, and we had to put or next to them whether or not it was an action step that we needed to do when we got back home in our business, or if it was something that we needed to change in our business. Because when something isn't working over and over and over again, you have to change it. You need to change it some way so you can better yourself with it, okay? And then there was something that if we needed to teach our team it, then we needed to put a T by it, okay? I am not joking you. It probably you're 75% of the room, 80% of the room, everybody said that they needed better tracking systems for their customers, coaches, and potential clients. That's everybody. And you just heard me say that there's high-ranking people in there, mid-ranking people, and even, you know, just every ordinary, where we all started out as a regular coach or an emerald coach, okay? We're all in this room, and we're all soaking in this information. I thought that was mind-blowing, that even that sometimes the highest ranking people can get caught up into what's going on, being overwhelmed, and they don't have a good tracking system. And that's where Anthony and I fell in. Like, we needed to improve in our tracking system. Like I just said, if it isn't working, we have to change something up so we can better do it. And that is what literally almost everybody agreed on. So we are going to be doing some different tracking systems where we can keep track of you guys, keep track of your coaches, and just where we can have a better communication amongst our customers and our potential clients, okay? So if that's an area where you think that you might need to work on, then we all can collaborate our brains together and try and figure something out with you. Another thing that I really just wanted to touch on was I was fine with the business, okay? I'm not saying I was top-notch, great, anything like that, because I'm not. I still have areas where I'm weak. I still have areas where I'm trying to grow, and I still have areas where I want to see more growth in, okay? But what caught my attention in these meetings is everybody was real. Everybody put themselves out there. Everyone had a story from where they began to where they were and where they wanted to go, okay? There was people that were in 2013, they came to their first summit and they were, say, a diamond coach. That very next year, they were on the stage teaching these top ideas, and they were like 5 and 8 and 10-star diamond coaches, okay? So that right there showed me that there's so much growth that can happen not only in your own business, but on your own personal heart and mind of the business, okay? They didn't say, I made the top sales and did all this kind of stuff. They didn't do all that. They focused on changing lives. Just like the mission statement for Beachbody is to live a healthy, fulfilling life, okay? That is what you want everyone to do. We're not just meeting customers and meeting people so we can get the 2 Success Club points and get in the Success Club 5. Yes, that is what Beachbody rewards us with, but what's more rewarding when you get an email or a message from someone that their lives have been changed by changing and working out for 30 minutes a day, or having a shake every day and it allowed them to have the energy to do their workout that day, or they were able to work out as a family and it got to change the whole environment of their entire home. Those are the things that I love hearing about, because yes, I want to make this something that I can pay off my debt and pay off my mortgages and help my husband in pulling in income for the house and pay. I mean, I'll
make all the money here.
I want to take care of my parents, okay? They don't. I have wants too, okay? I have dreams, but you know what? The biggest dream that I have is, and I don't share it too much because I get emotional and I don't want people to know and see me cry and all that kind of stuff. But I really want to have I want to help. Can you tell me why?
No.
Okay. I really want to be able to afford enough money to do an orphanage overseas, wherever it may be, Africa, China. I want to have multiple ones. I want my kids and I and Anthony to go on mission trips and take care of these things for people. They don't have these things, and I want to be able to give them housing. I want to be able to give them food, more than just rice and beans on what they're doing. Okay, I want them to be able to understand and have a better quality of life, get schooling. That's my main passion. Yes, all that other stuff will happen, but in this going to Summit, it wrecked me. There was not a session that I was in that I was not crying in. I couldn't talk to people because it hurt my heart, not in a bad way, but in a happy way, because I feel like I was really in something that is really going to affect people around the world, people in my house, people outside of my house. And it pisses me off when people look at what we're doing and they want to negate it. They want to downgrade it, because everybody, all those 25,000 coaches that were there saw the potential and saw what it can do for your house, for other houses, and for families across the nation. Because we don't have that many coaches right here within Fayetteville, Hope Mills, and Rayford on our team. I mean, look at where all of you guys are from. We're all from all over the place, okay? So we can affect an entire nation of people just behind a computer, on a phone, and in even if you're out and about and it's in your neighborhood. So I don't want you to sit here and get discouraged. Anthony and I were talking about it, how people are getting discouraged just because people do tell us no. And people do laugh at us because they say, oh, you're a Beachbody coach? What the hell is that? Like, yeah, I'm a Beachbody coach, but have you helped anybody get their life back, get their marriage back, get their health back, be able to move their legs and their feet again? What about have cancerous cells developing and multiplying over and over and over again inside their body? Those are things that I think of. I don't always say them, but they seriously make me angry inside that they can just sit there and chuck it up like I'm not doing anything important, because we all are doing something very important. So I strongly recommend that you look in yourself in the mirror and you tell yourself 5 things that you want to see come out of why you're a coach. What made you sign up as a coach? And in a year from now, what do you want to see derive out of it? Where do you think you can be? If it scares you, it's the right thing. Because Anthony and I both were like, we have high goals for the end of December. I want to be out of credit card debt, I want some certain things paid off by the end of December. That's scary because I know what the bills look like, okay? We know what the bills look like. Not like we're dying in debt, but everybody wants to get rid of debt. I don't want to live like that. And I want a lot, but not because I want a lot, but it's because something inside of me allows me to dream big, okay? And if you've ever heard of that book, what was it called?
Which one? The one Carl Becker talked about?
No. The Magic of Thinking Big. The Magic of Thinking Big. I'm going to read that book because I heard it mentioned like 4 times this weekend. And if something is said multiple times to me over and over again, I take it to heart because it means it needs to be done. So that's all I got, because I'm kind of at my point again where I'm kind of an emotional basket case.
All right, so let me take it away from the emotional basket case. I want you guys to understand that you're going to hear no, okay? That's part of what we do. People are going to laugh at us. People are going to go, oh, well, there's coaches everywhere. And then, or people are going to, like, you're going to tell them about this, and they're going to go buy a stupid wrap, and they're going to think that some wrapping some crap around their stomachs is going to help them, okay? They're going to do all kinds of stuff. That's what's going to happen, okay? And if you guys have done that to us, don't take offense. I wasn't talking about you. I don't know if any of you have done that, but I want you to understand that they say in Beachbody you can advance a rank every quarter, okay? I'm going to tell you right now that you can take yourself to diamond in 60 to 90 days. Your only focus has to be printing out that bubble sheet that's in the group and literally fill in that bubble sheet every time you share that 18-minute webinar. Share the crap out of it. And then every once in a while you jump back to and you just see how those people are doing. It takes 4 to 6 times to usually have an interaction like that, okay? Now once we start talking about star diamonds, I'm going to be honest with you. I just keep adding coaches all the time. You find more people that want to help people. You find more people that want to go and actually be a part of something huge, because there's going to be people that are going to work out. But if you really, really want to get to Diamond, you print out that bubble sheet. You share that 18-minute webinar. If you ever have anybody ask you a question that you're unsure of, you message me, Jennifer, Marissa, Steve, if I'm forgetting anybody. And we have some good leaders on this team. That's why we've kind of stopped putting people in Dare to Dream, where it's getting overpowered. And I think that we might start doing some calls on some Monday nights, unless Dare to Dream has a really impacting call for us. Just so that we can give you guys more information and it'll bring us together as a team. I want to see you guys succeed. I have coaches that we've signed up and they could have been great and they just died out and then they disappeared. And we have coaches right now that are even kind of backing off a little bit. We have coaches that are trying to push and trying to go. It's really up to you guys. Like we can't run your business. So when it comes to you helping people, you just have to go fill in that bubble sheet. And then after that, we're going to start teaching you how to be a leader and how to lead your team so that you can start pushing up into those star diamonds and everything else. But that was a great call. I always enjoyed it. Jennifer cried all week, so that was like I'm kind of getting used to it now. She was a bawling mess, and I actually broke down a couple times too, so don't tell anybody that. But have a great night, guys. I'm glad you guys were able to make the call, and we will see you guys on Wednesday is Rocket Nation's call, and Monday again we're going to do another call with you guys and stop our Sunday night calls. So have a great night, guys. We'll see you later.
Bye.